So I'd like to show you how to use the Varoma. I've been asked so often, and this is today my favorite recipe. I've discovered on Cookidoo, if you go on here on the recipe platform, if you type in Asian salmon, here, Asian steamed side of salmon. I'm going to show you a mixture of two recipes because I'm going to steam some salmon, some vegetables and some rice at the same time. So we're going to make the sauce from this recipe. So start cooking. So I'm going to show you here. I'm going to press tear, add some sesame oil. That's the right amount. Perfect. And then next I'm going to add some light soy sauce, so 40 grams. Could almost remove that lid. Let's just go, look at there. Oopsie, 40 grams. Then next I'm going to add some lime juice, freshly squeezed. So, 25 grams. Next, fresh root ginger. So it's really important to slice the ginger so we don't have any strings. So 30 grams. And then next, fresh coriander. 15 grams, almost. Next, 3 spring onions. Sorry, I haven't got any. We'll skip. 1 garlic clove. 1 fresh red chilli. I just prefer to deseed the fresh chilli, the red chilli. And then we are going to close the lid. So here's the measuring cup. Next, and we're going to turn the speed selector to speed 8. So for 10 seconds on speed 8. So this is where I will change the recipe because that's my little variation. Lovely sauce. So just to show you how the Varoma works. Here I've got the Varoma dish and I've got some fresh broccoli. I just cut it to pieces and this is the Varoma tray. On the tray, if you have some marinade in the fish, with the fish, and you don't want the juice to go down in your vegetables, you can just put this piece of baking paper. I did wet it. I wet it and I just did like this in the sink. And now I'm going to add my fish. I've got little salmon steaks, fillets, more exactly. I've got 4. You could do as in the Asian steamed salmon side of salmon was mentioning, it's 800 grams. Here I have more like 500 grams. So this is lovely, the smell of this marinade is amazing. So I'm just going to pour it on top of the salmon. I've got more than I should, but it's fine. Here, cover the fish with it, and then I'm going to show you how to steam some rice at the same time so we have a full meal here. So I empty as much as I can. There we are. I spread the marinade well over the salmon. And now, actually there's some more here. I never waste anything. I just like to scrape everything from the lid, from the sides, from everywhere. And now we're going to close the Varoma with the Varoma lid. here, so I'm going to get out of this recipe. So if I go to the home, the recipe's here, but I don't want to follow this recipe anymore anyway. So I know that for steaming rice, you could look up steamed rice recipe. Actually, we'll do that together, so that's even better. So if I type here, steamed rice, here, I will follow this recipe, start cooking. We want to quit the active one, yes. So it's 1 litre of water. Oopsie, and just a bit more. Next, oh, salt. I forgot the salt. I get some salt and some oil. Salt and oil. Sorry. So 1.5 teaspoons, I'm just going to do it in my hand. It's fine. Salt and olive oil, 20 grams. And then next, inside simmering basket. So in the basket, I have already my Basmati rice. I weighed 150 grams of Basmati rice, and I've rinsed it because I want to get rid of the starch. I've rinsed it quite a few times under the tap. Now I close it, add the long white, long grain rice. As mine's Basmati, it will be quicker to cook. Then insert the measuring cup into the mixing bowl lid. So in this case, I will remove the measuring cup because this is where I'm going to add my Varoma basket on top. Next. That's 20 minutes. As I've got Basmati rice, it's quicker than long grain, so I will reduce it to 17 minutes. As I've got the Varoma, I will change the temperature to Varoma, which is a bit higher than 100. It's between 100 and 105. And then turn the speed selector to speed 4. So here we're cooking the rice, the vegetables, and the fish all at the same time. Okay, so it's just finished, those 17 minutes, just to remind you. So next, remove simmering basket. So first I'll remove my Varoma, oopsie, lid, like this. And this will be a tray for the Varoma dish. And then I'm going to remove here my simmering basket. And you will see the rice is ready. So we have in here, actually it's really nice and fluffy rice. Here. And we'll add 1 piece of salmon with some sauce. Here, and then under here we have some wonderful, still bright green broccoli, perfectly cooked. And that's it, dinner is ready. There you are.